Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight on the Freedom Bench, we welcome back the man, the myth, the 350 legend. Welcome back to the bench. Tonight's episode, we're coming into it with hope, a confident expectation of good. If you followed our last 350 Legend video, you know we ran into all kinds of issues and it was an absolute train wreck. So tonight, let's see what we're going to be dealing with. Let's go around the horn here. As a reminder, we're doing 6 test loads of 350 Legend. So we have our 6 pieces of brass here. Over here to the left, we're going to be using our CCI small rifle number 450 primers. Those are the magnums. 35 caliber Hornady FTX bullets, 165 grain. And there it is. Gave us a lot of trouble last time. We're coming in with hope here. This is going to work tonight. The case length gauge. Lube tonight will be unique case lube. We're using Winchester brass, so I figured I'd put the box up there on the table. Powder for tonight, Hodgdon H110. And this is the reason that everything took so long. I returned the Lee 350 Legend Pace Setter die set, and I decided to upgrade through some interaction and comments on my previous video. Decided to upgrade and give these a shot, and they're going to work, I can tell. You guys will see it all live. I haven't tried it, haven't set these up yet. You'll see it all live. We're back in black. One thing I will say tonight about tonight's video as we start lubing up our cases here is the focus of tonight's video is going to be one, seeing if our problem from last go around is going to be fixed, and 2, we want to have some fun. So instead of going through all of the ins and outs of setting up the dies and getting everything, you know, kind of logged, I want to kind of keep that a little bit short. I'm going to show you a completed round, but tonight I think we're going to stick with getting the problem fixed, and then we've got some fun at the end of the video. So I hope you'll stick around, see us all the way through, and hopefully you can get some entertainment out of the back end. Thanks a lot. This is live. We got our lubed case here. We're going to stick it in to the shell holder, size this first piece. We'll just do it once. Usually with the Lees, I tend to do them twice, so I'm just kind of in that groove. Clean the lube off here a little bit. So that one should be resized. Here is a piece of factory ammo, you'll remember. Goes right in. How's this one gonna do? Let's check it out. Oh, I gotta do that a couple times. Isn't that fantastic? That is truly fantastic. RCBS, baby. I usually don't have anything bad to say about Lee, but RCBS, baby. I was so excited on the last clip, let's do another one. So just to see, before I size it, here's a new piece. You can see it's not flush. So when we resize it, if I can pick it out of there. There. You can tell it hasn't been sized, it won't pop out of there. So let's resize it. lube off there. Let's do this again. This is just too much fun. Factory. Winchester brass resized with the RCBS die set. Goes right in. Comes right out. What a beautiful sound. Let's take a quick peek at what we got here. So we've got the bullet seating die and the crimping die into the press, and we're going to do the seating and the crimping all in one step. Now this is a roll crimp, which don't have a hissy fit, but we're going to do a very light roll crimp because I don't have the taper crimp die. We do have the case length gauge, so we're going to check them. And we're going to look to see, make sure that the crimp is not too heavy, because that is an issue in the 350 Legend. Cartridge overall length is 2.245 is what we're looking for. .246 is perfect. I don't think the crimp is too bad. I've been turning this thing like a 1/16 of a turn, just trying to get it to where I want it. And let's see if it passes the case length gauge. That one does not. That one does not. Here's one I did before. That one sits in there nicely. That's the best one I've had so far with this setting. So I don't know if that means that I need to just apply a little bit more pressure when I run it up there. But we're going to work on these a little bit. At the end of the day, I need to make a purchase for the taper crimp. This is what we got right now. We're going to give them a try. We got 6 test bullets. Only one of them passed the case length gauge. Now what I did was, I'll put up on the screen real quick, I checked SAAMI specs for every dimension on this guy. From cartridge overall length to widths of head spacing and the taper all the way down to the back of the case. The issue everybody worries about is head spacing with these straight wall cartridges. And SAAMI specs is 0.378 right here at the head space. Every single one measured exactly that. So we're going to see if these chamber in our firearm, and if they chamber, and if they don't stick, and if they sit in there well, we're going to fire them. We're going to see if they work. If this video continues, we did not blow our face off. If the video ends here, I don't know. Welcome back from a successful range trip. Wanted to take a couple minutes and take a look at the fired brass just to see if we could see any indications of too much powder, too little powder, dirty cases, things of that nature. So you'll see here we've got our 6 pieces there, and then our 1 piece of factory ammo that we fired. Let's take a look at the brass first to see how it looks. So this is the factory brass. It's really quite clean. If we go along and look at some of the other stuff here and inspect whether or not we've got any dings or dents or these are looking pretty good, I think. We are very happy with how the rounds fired out of the firearm, but we weren't really happy with our groups. Thankfully, I wasn't the one shooting. So the brass looks good here. Let's take a look at primers. So here's a piece of factory, and you can see there's no indication of cratering. Obviously, this is a piece of factory, and you can see that on the very top, the primer is flattened, which you want. That's the indication of the right amount of powder. Now, if you have one that's really cratered, that would be too much powder. If you have one that looks like a donut and it's kind of rounded on the edges or on the sides yet, on the top of the primer, then that could be too little of powder. These are flat on the top, but I think they're a little bit rounded, but I think I'm okay with that. You can definitely see that they are flat. I think that this is successful. Not seeing any dents or dings or anything like that. We're going to consider this a success. I'm excited about it, and we are going to keep on reloading the 350 Legend. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate it. Have a good one.